All right, so we got a bunch of Hogwarts Legacy news and updates for you today. We've got new official updates about the next patch. Signs of DLC have been spotted. A big warning to do this to avoid losing your gear. An actual working fix for low FPS dips, and so much more. And remember to check this out right here as well. That's right, I'm doing a very big next-gen console giveaway, so for a chance to win a PS5, Xbox Series X, or Nintendo Switch, be sure to follow that link in the pinned comment. Good luck to everyone who enters. Alrighty then, let's get straight into the news, starting with the official stuff. Chandler Wood of Avalanche goes on to say this: "We know many of you didn't get the Merlin's Cloak Twitch drop during our streams this week. We're planning more opportunities for you to get this cloak at various times over the next couple of weeks. More details to come." So yeah, if you did miss out on getting this beautiful robe right here, this cloak, you'll have another opportunity. Don't panic. And I also think they're going to have to deal with the glitches and problems with Twitch and come up with some other solution, because I have not received my cloak and I have already sat in on the stream. So I think they may have to resolve in a different way. Now, also, what about the next patch for Hogwarts Legacy? Well, we have some details about that one. From Brian English of PS5 Trophies, he says, "I reached out to Avalanche regarding the broken Hogwarts Legacy trophy and received very good news from community manager." Of course, this is Chandler Wood. Says this: "The issue is fixed and we'll have a patch out Tuesday for it. We'll also retroactively fix the issue and pop the trophy for anyone who didn't get it." Now, what this means is that yes, there's going to be a new patch out by Tuesday, but I expect other fixes to be bundled with this patch. So that's noteworthy. Hopefully they have full-blown patch notes available for us with each patch. That's what I'm crossing my fingers about. But also, Hogwarts Legacy has absolutely done something staggering. This is incredible. If you did not hear, check it out right here. Hogwarts Legacy says this: "Thanks to you, Hogwarts is officially the #1 single-player game ever on Twitch, with over 1.28 million peak concurrent viewers at launch." That is concurrent viewers, simultaneous. Absolutely incredible. It is mind-blowing what Hogwarts Legacy has been able to do. But you're probably wondering, well, has it completely died off for this game? Oh no, it is still going very strong. Look at the numbers today. This is staggering. According to Steam database, the all-time peak was 756,000. Now, Avalanche has different numbers between consoles and things like that. But yeah, right now, currently 756,000 players. Right now, all at once on Hogwarts Legacy. That is mind-blowing. We haven't seen these type of numbers since, things like Cyberpunk 2077. Of course, there's lots of marketing going on behind this, but you got to remember, this is a really, really good game. Also, if you're wondering what's going on with further updates and want more proof that updates are forthcoming, check this out right here. When you go to Steam database, we have some secret updates happening in the back end, or what they're referring to as a beta, and then we have main development, and yeah, there's some stuff being developed and worked on internally that we have yet to see right now. But I did a little bit more digging into that beta content because I was really curious about that, and it's interesting because they have two what appears to be some sort of DLC items perhaps in the works. Now, this is a rumor and speculation on my part from what I'm seeing based on actual evidence, tangible stuff, so but yeah, I do expect some DLCs to be in development for this game very, very quickly because of its success. Of course, they're going to roll out fixes and patches for that. I expect them to have probably independent teams for fixes and then another team rotating straight onto DLC and things of that nature. But mentioning DLC, expansions, that sort of thing, check this out right here. It says there's a decent chance the game will get additional content. In the main menu, there's an additional content tab that currently only contains the Deluxe Edition pack. However, there's also a selection arrow to the left and right of the Deluxe pack. The arrows do nothing currently, but if there was nothing else planned, would there even be a need for the arrows? Good point. So yeah, you can already tell in the menu of Hogwarts Legacy that they're already planning ahead, that they do want DLC for this game, and I'm all for it. I want them to basically, in my personal opinion, Skyrim this game and support it for as long as possible because I want more content. I'm in love with the game. Also, let's get into some really cool tips that you did not probably know about. Check this out right here. It goes on to say this quick tip on maneuverability skill The dash that you unlock can be used to get through the crouching sections throughout the game. As you're about to enter one, run up and dash into it to give yourself a nice boost through, or if you're lucky, completely clear it. So this is a really cool nifty trick that you can do for traversal stuff. If you want to make it like easier to crawl around, or not crawl around, I guess you'd say in this case, and just get through those areas very quickly. Now we got to talk about all that excess gear that you're picking up on your adventures through Hogwarts Legacy. Check this out. It says, PSA, don't be afraid to sell excess gear. Every new clothing design you find gets saved as Transmog, meaning that you'll be able to wear your favorite looks without sacrificing stats. And you don't have to be paranoid about like breaking down an item and being like, oh man, I can't use that item now for Transmog whatsoever. That's not the case here. You don't have to worry about that. Once you secure an item, it is going to be forever usable as a Transmog on all of your gear. So that's noteworthy right there, and opens up a lot of freedom to selling stuff when you need to. Now, also it says, if your inventory is full and you open a gold chest, the item will be lost. So I recommend saving constantly in this game. There is a horrible bug, I guess you would call it, that when you open even like items related to certain quest type rewards, you will lose that if your inventory or if your gear item slots are full. So please make sure you sell stuff or break stuff down, and again, constantly save all the time, because my heart sinks when it says your gear inventory is full and I know that I've lost that item. I can immediately revert back to the save. Anytime I open up a new chest, I save right before I open it, no matter what. I highly recommend doing that. Now, also, we got to talk about the success of this game, despite the harassment. This brings me so much joy. You have no idea. It says, I love that with all the harassment, the developers and players during early access have received that this game is basically a Game of the Year contender. I totally agree. 1,500 upvotes. Title says it all. This game is phenomenal, and the devs should really be proud of their work. I respect everyone for who they want to be, but the way it was done was not correct. I wish everyone the best in their gameplay and hope you all enjoy it as much as I do. I see a bright and magical future for this game. Dude, I see a bright and magical future for this game, for this franchise. And as I told you guys previously, part of the ending was spoiled for me, which is such a bummer. I cannot believe they're going to these type of lengths. But yeah, this game has done more good than harm. Check this out as an example. It says, playing Hogwarts Legacy with my son. Last night, my 2-year-old son was sitting with me and watching me play Hogwarts Legacy. He is speech delayed and does not communicate verbally with us much, but he was super fascinated watching me roam around exploring the castle. For some reason, he thought it was hilarious when I cast Revelio and would start giggling every time. My wife and I had so much fun spamming Revelio and making him laugh. It was a really small but special moment for us, and I just thought this would be a good place to share. Yeah, that's just absolutely amazing to me. It really pulls at my heartstrings, and I love to hear these type of stories. And let me tell you what, there are going to be countless stories just like this one. Families sitting together, enjoying Hogwarts Legacy. It's going to do more good than harm in so many different ways. Now, we got to talk more about Transmog and some things that you guys absolutely want to see as features in the future of this franchise, because right now is your time to really give feedback for this game. So please sound off in the comments. Developers are going through videos right now, forums, Reddit posts, trying to determine what to do next for updates. So check this out right here. It says, please give us the ability to save Transmog Sets. Being able to save Transmog Sets would be a net positive and only improve the game. Dude, this is one of my highly requested features. I want different outfits for different scenarios. I've heard of you guys also having like an outfit for when you're in school, and then when you roam around in the open world and actually go on adventures, you have a different outfit. That sort of thing would be really, really great for Transmog Sets. Now, what did they not get right with Hogwarts Legacy? We have further feedback from the community. Let me know if you agree or not. This one right here says, the open world RPG things they didn't get right or include. So I'm loving the game. I think Avalanche Studios nailed it. Massive props to them. I just want to name a mere few things that I believe they didn't quite get right or flat out didn't include. I think these have to do with their relative lack of experience for this type of game or genre. I know everyone is hype mode, and I might cop a few angry comments, but here we go. So the world map doesn't have any filters like a gazillion other open world games. In my eyes, it's a really standard feature. It's nice to isolate a specific task and locate those specific tasks only all over the world map. You know, the interesting thing, they actually added a feature that isn't common in most overworld games. It's a feature where you hover over multiple icons stacked on top of each other, can't find the one you want, so the game actually splits the icons apart for you if you hover long enough. It's actually great, so they couldn't incorporate the standard open world map feature filters, but they actually include a feature that isn't too common, if at all. Now, favoring junking items, so I think this is another thing that they missed out on. The loot in the game is extremely easy to manage in the sense that there's not much loot complexity, so the need for favoring is probably not a high priority, although it would be cool. I really hope that they do add this in there. Now, it says, I understand until you get legendaries that allows for tier 3 traits as well. Now, also, I want them to be able to lock certain items so you don't accidentally delete them. One thing that I love keeping around forever in my inventory is like my first piece of gear, my first outfit. Even if I don't use it, it's like I look at it and I go, I remember those memories when I was, you know, an infant baby in the world. You know, it just brings back nostalgia. I don't know if anyone else does that. But yeah, I accidentally deleted my original outfit. I was like, no. And yeah, I really want them to be able to have that option where you can lock it and make sure you don't delete anything. Now, goes on to say this, I would love to see Diablo's 3 quick equip system. In Diablo 3, whenever you found new loot, it would inform you in the bottom left corner of your screen, and it would indicate green triangles signifying an increase in offense and defense stats. It's just a really nice feature, albeit less important than my previous 2 points. But again, it's always nice to see this if a game does include it. Yes, I agree. I hope they actually include everything that you mentioned here, because I think you're on it. And you, sir, should be a game designer. And moving on, a lot of you guys are wondering, how do you fix your frame rate on PC? Well, this apparently is working for a lot of people. It says PC performance tips. This got rid of low FPS dips for me and friends. And I'm going to scroll it slowly and talk about it, but you can pause as we go so you can take advantage of this. And yeah, he says, edit. Wow. I just posted this before bed and super glad to hear it's working for other people as well. So it's working for a lot of people. I wouldn't give you guys tips if it didn't work. So yes, that's really good news. For me, it's running fairly smooth on my PC anyway, but I'm going to apply this tip for my game as well after I'm done with this video and check out and see if it's working. Now, also, this is frustrating. It says being a new dad and not being able to pause cutscenes is frustrating. So hopefully they can get this feature added in to a future update and patch. It is desperately needed because, yeah, I was trying to talk to my girlfriend. There's cinematic going. I'm like, why can't I pause this? Like, it's just something that should be in every game at this point. Now, it says this game needs a sell all button. That's another thing that we're running into as well, and being able to collectively sell a lot of different items all at once makes it just super easy to get around quickly in this world for sure. All right, so now it's time to go over your top comments. Remember, leave a comment down below. It could end up in a future video, but remember, check this out right here. That's right, I'm doing a very big next-gen console giveaway, so for a chance to win a PS5, Xbox Series X, or Nintendo Switch, be sure to follow that link in the pinned comment. Good luck to everyone who enters. All right, so my most recent video was about this one right here. Just got a strange new update. What just happened? So yeah, Hogwarts got a weird new update. For some people, it helped them. For others, it made the game worse. So let me know how the game is running for you after the update. Now, Otishina says this: going into the game, I was not expecting it to remind me so much of Fable, but it strangely captures the same feeling I had playing Fable as a kid. Yes, that's the one thing about the game. And I've been telling my brothers, guys, this game reminds me so much of Fable. And my older brother, Ricky, he's like, wait, what? Because he adores Fable. I'm like, you have got to try this game. There's something about it. It is, for me, a Fable in a way, and that's why I absolutely adore it. You guys have no idea how many hours I spent, especially in Fable 2, building my world, buying up property. It was endless for me. So yes, I am also excited for the upcoming Fable game, by the way, I'm just gonna say. But anyway, back to the comments. Brandon says this: the tip, about not buying clothes is a double-edged sword. Interesting. He says, I would suggest buying clothes if one article is falling behind, but something to bring it on par. The loot is gear level locked, so if you have a lower thing of gear, it will hold you back. Excellent point right there. So yeah, I just say have fun. Use your money how you want to use your money in the game. Use your gold. Spend that money. Treat yourself. Now, Chewbacca132 says, definitely need bulk crafting for potions. Another feedback item right there. Hopefully, Avalanche is taking to this. But, you know, Avalanche, I really do think they're going to listen to you guys on a lot of this stuff. Loud Noises 111 says, the game is a masterpiece for Harry Potter fans and a very good game for everyone else. My only gripe is I wish I could play Quidditch, Wizard's Chess, and just more meetings, interactions in the house common room. I hear you. I'm really impressed with what they actually managed to pull off with this game, simply because this is their first game in the franchise. I cannot imagine what they will do next. In fact, I just think it's going to be so big. It's going to be crazy. Of course, I don't want to think way too ahead, but that's going to be years and years down the road. I imagine that they would do a sequel. Now, let's get into what Smurfies had to say. I'm 10 hours in, and I just unlocked the broom. I've just been running around exploring, getting all those glorious, glorious cosmetics. It's actually really fun just to run around the forest and explore, but doing the intro broom mission was awesome. I'll always remember it. There's something about getting your broom for the first time. I told Ryan, my twin bro, by the way, this is his gameplay. I told him I never thought I would be so excited to get a broom in my entire life. Yes, that's what Hogwarts Legacy is doing to me. But yeah, anyway, there it is. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned for more Hogwarts adventures and news and updates, and of course, other open world gaming goodness. But yeah, I am so hyped to be doing news on this game. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care.